Hi, I'm Connie from The Paint Photographer. Today on my YouTube video, I fixed an ornate frame that was broken. If you want to see how I did it, please follow along. Today's a nice sunny day, so I thought I'd sit outside and tell you a story. I have a girlfriend, Lisa, and she brought me this picture frame. And she told me it was from her mom, and her mom knew that I could fix it. And it's old. This ornate frame was broken, and what I needed to do was make a mold of a good side so that I could use the IOD air dried clay to make a mold. I forgot to show you that I did spray Pam onto a cloth and wiped it down with Pam so that this glue would come off very easily when it had dried. So what you do is you spray your cloth with Pam, grease that sucker up because you want it to come off very easily, and then fill it with hot glue. It's a very scary process to put hot glue all over something that is not broke, but you want to put the hot glue on the not broke side. The picture has a note on the back of it, a gift from 1938. And she wants me to pour hot glue all over this frame and fix it, the broken side. And I'm scared. I've done it before, but from 1938. So I, of course, take the picture frame. Thank you so much, Lisa. Yes, I love this challenge, and I'll do it for your mother and your father. It sat in my garage for a long time. A long time. I did not want to do it. And every time I seen my friend Lisa, she would say, "So how's my mom's picture frame coming?" After that glue dries, you're going to want to peel it up slowly. This is an old frame, so you can pull that detail off just by pulling the glue off, especially if you didn't give it a good spray of Pam. And so I work very carefully trying to peel that glue up off of that detail. If the glue is dry, it's going to just pop. It's going to come off, and just work very, very slowly at getting that hot glue off of that detail. And you will have yourself a really good mold as soon as you get it off. But if you pull off some of the detail, you'll have to glue it back down again. That's the scary part. Be careful. It's coming along. I wasn't touching it. It was buried. It was buried on a shelf in the back of my garage where it wouldn't get wrecked. And I wasn't touching it. That is not something I wanted to do. And the last time I seen her, she said, "So how's my mom's picture frame doing?" And I said, "Well, my glue gun was bad, and so I needed a new glue gun, and I just got a glue gun, but then I didn't have glue sticks, and then I had to take my new glue gun to work because there was a project at work, and yeah, it's coming. I'll do it pretty soon, pretty quick. I'll do it." And I didn't do it. I didn't tell her I wasn't doing it, but I didn't do it. You're going to take IOD air dry clay and you're going to make a mold. And you're going to roll it up and put it into the mold that you just made with the hot glue. And I don't need to make the whole mold, only a piece of it, because there's only a small portion of the frame that is broken. So I just need to make that small portion. So you peel the excess clay out of the mold so you just have the detail that's in the cavity. There's some roses and some leaves that I've made from the hot glue. And I don't really know which section I need, so I make probably a larger portion than I needed to. And that's okay. And just keep pulling all the clay out of the mold. Next, you're going to want to peel the mold out. Just put your mold over and just slowly lift it out. If you have trouble getting it out of the mold, you can use cornstarch to coat the mold with. But mine came out pretty good. I just kept telling her I was busy. She kept telling her mom, "Connie's really busy. Connie's busy," because her mom would keep asking and asking and asking, "What about that picture frame?" And she's really busy. So finally today, my girlfriend Lisa calls me up and says, "What are you doing today?" "Nothing, just hanging out in the garage, painting some projects." And she said, "Well, I'm going to the grocery store and I'll drop off some stuff that I have for you and after I go to the grocery store." Perfect. So what do? I take that picture frame out from the bottom of the stack of stuff. Okay, let's see if we can do this. And as long as I'm doing it, I might as well make a YouTube video, right? Because I'm sure the rest of you want to do this. So that's the YouTube video. So this picture frame is from 1938. And it's from Mr. and Mrs. Frank somebody. I can't really read the last name, but it's Mr. and Mrs. Frank. And so I pour hot glue all over the side. I pour it all over. And I pray that it works. And then Lisa pops in as the hot glue is drying on that side of the frame. Okay, it better work. It so better work. So she's there. I tell her I'm working on it. She sees I'm working on it. And so I go, it's all dry. I go to pull that hot glue off and I am nervous. Not only am I nervous because I don't know if it's gonna work, but now I'm nervous because she's sitting right here. Oh, what if sometimes when you put that hot glue all over something really old, those ornate features are just glued on and they'll come off with the hot glue that you put over top of them. So sometimes it doesn't work so well. Now you're going to take your air dry clay and you're going to figure out what's broken. So look at the detail and use a palette knife just to cut. I like to go a little bit at a time. I might not take enough off right away, but at least I don't take too much off, because you can always eliminate, but you can add. So just do it in small increments. Now's the scary part. You have to use the wood glue, and I use Tight Bond, and you're going to adhere the air dried clay to the open cavity. I coat it really well with the glue so that it sticks. The air dried clay is going to dry very, very hard, and so you don't have to worry about it when it dries. It's just getting it in there and getting it to mold with the open cavity. So Lisa and Elaine, I really hope you like the frame all finished, and I'm really sorry it took me so long, but I was scared. I was scared to do it, and I'm sure you will be too if you ever try this project. But it's okay. You know what? If you're not scared, you're not gonna grow. So today I did it and I grew. I learned another thing, and I learned that when I'm scared, I just still need to do it. The next step is to put some clear wax on it. I wanted to white wax, but I also didn't want it to take the white wax to take completely over the frame. So adding the clear wax actually helps
with making sure that you get a good coverage over top of the paint to absorb the wax. So the clear wax absorbs right into the paint and it makes a really smooth finish. The next step is the white wax. And I have a chippy brush and I put a really good coverage of white wax on top of the frame. Because I've had the clear wax on, it will come, most of the white wax will come off except in the details. So get that white wax on there. Don't be shy. The clear wax is going to help you control it. Now you're going to go in with a cloth and take off whatever white wax is on the top. So the details will not, the white wax will not come off of the details. It will only come off of the top of the features. So you will have a very pretty ornate detail with the white wax inside those details. I love white wax and I think I could just do everything in white wax. How about you? Remove the glass, I have to go in with a razor blade, and the DIY paint comes off really well with a razor blade. I just take a flat razor blade and scrape off the paint. The wax does not get onto the glass because it's on the paint that I'm taking off, and I just scrape it right off of the glass. It comes off super easy. Then all that's left to do is to buff that wax. After 24 hours, take your buffing brush or a shop cloth and buff the wax to a shine finish. Someone had tried to fix this frame, I don't know how long ago, but it has a crack in it. It was unfixable because of their repair, so it is what it is, and I'm sure they'll be happy with it.
I am Connie from The Painted Photographer. If you like this YouTube video, please subscribe to my channel. The link is below. If you want the notifications, hit the little bell and it'll give you notifications when I have a new video. I sell all of my products at Tees Tanning Plus Gifts on Main in Medford, Wisconsin. If you're local, please stop in. If not, you can follow the links below to order online. Thank you and have a great spring day.
This is my friend Lisa holding her mom and dad's picture frame. It was given to them by their parents, which is Lisa's grandparents.
The frame, the picture, start over, rewind.